What is happening, everyone? JD, what's up, my friend? Welcome to another exciting episode of the Tuesday Night Indie Spotlight. This is episode number 149. Getting up there. So I'm Ben. You can find me at Piccolo930 on PSN or on Twitter. Here on behalf of Short Pause, make sure you follow us on Twitter at The Short Pause. So you can keep up with everything that we do here on the channel. If you've never watched the Indie Spotlight before, we grab a new, smaller title that came out during the week, fire it up for a little while, see what it's all about, see if it's an under-the-radar gem that we should be keeping our eyes on. So tonight's game, as you can see from the title screen here, is Ultrawings. This is actually Ultrawings Flat. So those of you that think this game looks familiar, it's because a VR version of this game came out several months back. I always thought it looked really cool. I wanted to play the VR version of it. Have not got around to it yet. But Ultra Wings reminds me a lot of Pilot Wings, which is a game I absolutely loved on the Super Nintendo. I haven't played a game quite like that in a long time, so I'm hoping Ultra Wings can capture that feeling a little bit. The Pilot Wings feel that I used to love when I was a youngster. But I haven't played the VR version, so this would be my first time with the franchise. But Ultra Wings Flat is available now. Sounds like there's a Switch version as well. So if you so choose, you can seek it out on that platform. It's developed by BitPlanet Games. Follow them on Twitter at BitPlanet Games. I'm not sure what Super Ultra Hyper has contributed to this game. Not even sure what they are, honestly. I assume there's some kind of a development studio who aided in probably the porting of this game. But not 100% sure, but shout out to those guys as well. I wouldn't be opposed to that, JD. I could give out some romantic walks along the beach with Pick. Um, so let's say we get down to business here. Got this it's very cheerful music on the title screen. I'm digging it. All right, so right off the bat here, you can see clearly this game was designed with VR in mind. If we can look around the entire menu here. Clearly, this is what we'd be doing if we were in VR. So we got wear the helmet. So let's pop down here. Need to invert these controls too. Let's put the helmet on here. All right, we got the save game computer. So we got discs. We got a shredder. All right, let's go with the blue's my favorite color. So let's get the blue save disc here. Alright, so first and foremost, as soon as I can get to some type of menu, gotta invert these controls. Which is a must for a flying game anyways, but maybe it's just that way in the menu, because that's how it was designed for VR. Ideally, you'd have been just pointing at things and moving your head around. Alright, let's log in. Options. Invert y-axis. This we need to do. How do I change this? Simulation arcade. Music. Alright, I want to get this inverted, but it's not letting me do anything here. Clicking buttons, nothing happening. What does this say? Alright, let's just go back to this jobs. Okay, so first thing we gotta do is get our license. Take off and keep the ultralight flying for the time specified on your tablet. Alright. Add throttle. airborne. That's still doesn't let me do anything with the oh, just want to go back. There we go. 45 seconds in the air, we're good. Alright, so we got our next test coming up. Turn this down a little bit. Alright, so let me... There we go. So that's how you do this. So, down is up, is okay. Okay, I think we're good on that. Back to the license. Alright, now how do you change your view here? Camera is on the D-pad. So you can see clearly from that first flight that this game was made with VR in mind. I mean, we can't see our character. Okay, we got the... Alright, I like this one here. This is the Ultrawings view here. Alright, throttle's all the way up. And we're off. Oh boy. You're way off course here. Alright, so that was terrible. Let's try that again. So one of the things is we're in simulation mode here, so game controls will be less forgiving. Oh, drifting too much. Okay. Take off and ascend through multiple score rings. Let's see if we can handle that. Not too confident in my ability to get through multiple rings, but we'll see how we go here. I want to keep moving the camera to move my plane, but it's all kind of on the same stick, and I keep doing that. Going way too heavy in either direction. No, get back. Oh man, I'm just made it through there. I cannot stay on a straight line here. I'm just all over the place. There we go. silver medal for that, eh? Or if it's just I just didn't hit enough bullseyes, I'm guessing. Yeah, let's keep it moving here. Learn to bank while flying through score rings. Pro tip, use your rudders. Alright, so I gotta learn how to do this. Man, how do I do that? These my rudders here. Okay. L1, R1. It's definitely much easier than what I was doing with the stick here. Bullseye. I'm very curious what this game feels like in VR, though. Flying just works so well in VR. That had to be worth the gold there. There we go. Take control of mid-flight and learn how to land. Ooh, landing. Should be fun. 20 points for the gold. Alright, so we're at full throttle right now. Ooh. Alright, just cutting down on our airspeed here. Uh-oh. Look at that. I'm not sure what my brakes are. Boom. How do I tap on the tablet? No, no, stop. Don't want to fly. No, 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 no. No, no. Don't want to fly. How do I use the tablet? Got flaps there. So clearly, one of the pitfalls of a game designed for VR is that it's not as intuitive with a controller. So I don't know how the hell I'm supposed to use a tablet. I'm literally hitting every button right now. I can't pause it. I'm just hitting the brakes. Oh, wait a minute. There. Is this the look? Or what is... How the hell do I use this tablet? Jeez. I can't hit any more buttons. All right, X is doing nothing. Circle is the brake, doing nothing. Triangle speeds us up. Square slows us down. That's not doing anything. Oh, there we go. There we go. Oh, now it's moving. I swear I was moving this stick and it wasn't doing anything. All right. Yeah, that was weird. All right. Last test here. Take off, keep the ultralight flying, and land back at the airport. Final test. So this one's set to be our most intense test yet. So it sounds like we gotta take off and circle back around. Taking the sights here. Get some altitude. Not sure if this is a great angle here, but oh. Let's get down in here. See if we can do it. I'm supposed to fly for a minute 30. Is that? Alright, so we screwed that up. Nice sunny day here in Ultrawings world. Now I'm cleared to land. Okay, so got a little overzealous there on the original landing. To be fair though, they weren't clear that I was supposed to fly around for a minute 30 initially. Alright, circle our way back around here. Slow down here. Make our way in. We gotta straighten out here. Oh man. I'm coming in kinda hot here. Oh boy. Took kind of a bounce there. Alright, what is this? Use tablet to what? There we go. Man, tablet system is weird. Alright, we are licensed. Alright, so we got new jobs now. Let's see what this is about. Rush, course, free flight. Alright, let's take a look at rush here. Ring rush. Take control of aircraft in mid-flight and fly through rings within the time limit. 3,300 bones if we can accomplish this. Let's give it a whirl. Keep her nice and steady here. Ugh. Ugh. Cash at the end there. Boom. Land here to buy airport. Hmm. Alright, so in order to buy this, I need to do this in free flight, I'm guessing? Don't forget to keep an eye on your fuel gauge. Okay. Alright. And we are off. Now, wish I could take a look at that map. I believe I've got to go land somewhere over here to expand the airport or whatever is asking me to do. Just taking a nice leisurely stroll here. This game definitely has some Pilot Wing vibes, that's for sure. There's no question though, this game was designed with VR in mind. It's essentially a VR game that we've just slapped onto a TV with a controller at this point. For instance, the HUD you can only see once we get into the cockpit here. So fuel gauge looking okay so far. So number of islands around here. See if we can locate the runway over here, though. This is definitely a nice game if you just want to kick back and chill and just kind of fly around. There's not a ton of stuff to look at, so I wouldn't say take in the sights, but I imagine it's even more exciting once you're in VR. You're kind of in the cockpit and you're flying around. Alright, getting closer to the island here. Trying to see if I can scope out where the runway's at. It looked like it was on the back side of the island in that brief picture they gave us before. This looks like we got some cars driving on the road there. A little more lively at this end of the map. See what our fuel gauge is looking like. Still got about half a tank there. Alright, scoping things out here. Looks like there's a runway coming up here on the backside. Some boats down here as well. Keep wanting to move this camera around. I gotta stay online here. Alright, so we got a bullseye down there, so this definitely looks like the right way to go in terms of landing on the runway. Start to throttle down a bit here. So you got a runway, you got air traffic control tower there. Alright, we are coming in a little hot here. Uh-oh, did I crash? Guessing that was the crash animation. Damn, did I crash? Ah, all that flying for nothing. Alright, so trying to see, so I'm there. I don't even know if I was landing in the right area. Land here, Dubai Airport. I don't know. Let's check out what this course is about. Mid-flight, flight through a set of score rings. Okay, so this sounds a lot like Rush. Fly through rings within a time limit. Okay. It says rings. Not quite. Not quite Wander in the Sky. So this is very reminiscent of Pilot Wings, Franklin, which I was talking about at the top of the screen, the stream. A game I really, really love on the Super Nintendo. Looked like this is one I've always wanted to try in VR. And really, that's the main issue with this game right now is clearly it's designed for VR. the controller TV experience is not quite as exciting as I'm sure it is to be in the cockpit in VR, flying one of these aircraft around this level. So I think we're definitely losing a little bit of the experience here just playing it on the TV with a controller in hand. Silver medal. Okay. So what do I? Let's try that again. I'm not sure how I could have went any faster. What do we need? 35 points. Okay, I gotta hit the bullseye better. Oops. Flying kind of wild here. Gotta hit the bullseye. Bullseye. Alright, nothing but bullseyes so far. Keep it going. That's gotta be good for a gold. There we go. Gold medal. I did see Shazam Franklin. I was there on opening night checking it out, and I enjoyed it quite a bit. It was a fun movie for sure. Alright, so we've only got one ring rush we can do. Yeah, I was I was expecting it to be pretty good, honestly. The reviews were solid for it. Was hearing some good things about it. Um, so I had high hopes for it, and I think it delivered a really fun experience. Well, I guess I don't see what else we can unlock here. I guess I need to try to get to wherever this is, so I can build this airport or whatever. This picture is extremely vague. Um, all right, back to free flight. We'll see what we can do. Yeah, what's up, Coop? One of the things I've been talking about so far is that clearly this game was designed with VR in mind, and I think we're losing a little bit of the experience here on TV and controller. So this is definitely one I need to fire up on the VR headset. I have not played this game in VR yet. We got some tunes in here, Franklin. They just weren't playing on the menu there. The soundtrack's got kind of this vacation island vibe that I actually dig. Yeah, they just released this one today. They're calling it Ultrawings Flat. So um, they haven't changed much of the game in terms of the way it was designed. So it's still a VR game. I'm just playing it with the controller, so it's not quite as intuitive not quite the same experience. It is on the Switch as well. Coop, I love Pilot Wings on the Super Nintendo, the original one. That's really what got me interested in this game. That was a game I played the hell out of when I was younger. Yeah, it looks like the same exact game for sure. All right, there's that runway over there. Let's see if I can make my way over there. Yeah, man, I got fond memories of Pilot Wings. All right, so we need to slow down here. Yeah, we're coming in here way too hot. All right, Spy Office. 7 Gs. All right, so we're on a new island here. Inverted flight control simulator. So we gotta save up 15 grand from Mount Thompson. Oh, really? It's interesting. All right, so let's log in on here and see what we got now in terms of. It's got a new rush level. We got land, a photo level. All right, let's see what this land is all about. Touch wheels down in the landing zone. Center equals gold. Let's do it. Tell you, Coop, the one game for me in VR that just sent me over the edge in terms of like queasiness was Arizona Sunshine, and to the point that I couldn't even play that game. Yeah, Frankie's talking about it right now. All right, so I gotta land over there. I might need to come at this from a little bit of a different angle here. This tree in the way, that's gonna cause some trouble. Oh, no, it's kind of off to the side. Cleared to land. See if we can do it. Boom. Look at that. Right in the bullseye. Right? Alright, what do I gotta go in the cockpit here? Complete. How is that a silver? Was I not right in the bullseye? Yeah, Arizona Sunshine took out me and Brent for the count. There was lots of sweating, some vomiting afterwards. It was not a good look. I'm shocked I did not get a gold on that. Alright, we gotta try this again. I haven't heard of air car. I'm not familiar with that one. That's for landing up there this time. Alright, this looks to be more challenging than the last one we did. Alright, we're coming in aggressive on this one. Gold medal. Got it. Thank you, narrator. Oh, okay. Alright, got land. Let's see what photo mode is all about. Grab the tablet, snap pictures of the landmarks shown on the tablet. Use R2. Alright, so for this one, we're going to have to stay in the cockpit here, I think, so that we can... Alright, what am I taking a picture of? This water tower? Alright, there it is. I feel like that was not a good picture. There we go. I gotta land now. Okay. Where are we landing at? Back over there? Or... There we go. Got the gold there. Alright, got another ring rush. Stay steady here at this bullseye. Oh boy. This is not looking good. I'm way out of control right now. Ugh. Yeah, that was destined for the trash heap on that one. Pilot lives to fly again. Let's try that one more time. Gotta throttle down a little bit there. No, no, no. What are you doing? Wow. What was that? I always want to move the camera around here, and I gotta stop doing that. Playing too many first-person shooters. Alright, now we're gonna have to come back around. Get that one we missed. And then we're gonna have to come back around and land. Gotta remember to throttle down a little bit when I'm flying around here. Would have made getting some of those rings easier. Alright, so let's start the throttle down here. There we go. Well, thanks, man. I appreciate that. Alright, what do we got open now? This course. Alright, so we need 54 points here. Gotta hit the bullseye. There's one. Two. Three. Four. Ah, missed the bullseye on that one. Damn it. We are coming in crazy on this one, too. Ah, missed out. Ugh. I'm way off course now. And I crashed. Damn. That was bad. It's a bad crash. Beginning run started off perfectly. And we just screwed the pooch on that one. Alright. Stop messing around here. Keep her steady. Ugh. How did I miss that bullseye? Oh, don't go too far. Ugh. Oh, no. No, don't crash. Ugh. Wow. That was a terrible landing. No, don't want that. Scored a silver medal. Drats. What, I got 20,000 in the bank here? Looks like I can go after this Mount Thompson though. Alright, we'll give this one more go, see if we can get the gold. No, wait a minute, this is not what we want. We already did this one. What was I just doing? Wasn't I doing course? I wasn't doing that one. I thought I was doing course. Oh, here it is. Course one. Oh, okay, there's two courses. Alright. Here we go. 54 points for the gold. Alright, one. Just throttle down a little bit here. Moving a little too fast. Ah. How did we miss the bullseye? Why is this aircraft all just so out of control right now? Jeez. Yeah, this looks like another silver medal run for me. Another silver medal run. Alright. All right, so I think that's where we'll wrap it up here. I think you guys got a good idea what Ultrawings is all about. So this is Ultrawings Flat, the 2D version of Ultrawings, which was originally a VR title, available on PSVR, Oculus, and I'm sure it's on probably on Vive as well. But yeah, this game's not bad. It's very chill. It's nice to fly around and kind of just uh just fly around the world, collect the rings, partake in some of the jobs, kind of like a stress-free flying type of experience. Um, the main issue with the game is that clearly it was designed for VR, and there wasn't really any changes made when bringing it over to a TV and controller setting. So a lot of the intuitive nature of the game is lost on the when you're using a gamepad and just playing it on your TV here. So I'm sure the experience is much different when you're in the cockpit and you're in the VR headset. So I definitely want to try this game out in VR because I have not played it in VR because it is fun from what I played here. Even on the TV and controller settings, it's still a pretty fun game. But I imagine it's just taken up to the next level when you're playing it in VR. So some of the way the game controls in terms of like grabbing the tablet and some of the things that you have to do with like the HUD is only in the cockpit, things like that. Clearly, this was designed as a VR game, and it's just no changes were made to bring it over to the flat display, which is a shame. But even then, the game still is pretty fun if you're a flight sim fan. If you're somebody that enjoyed Pilot Wings and is looking for that type of experience again, you maybe give Ultrawings a whirl. I think it's got some of that DNA in it for sure, and it's yeah, it's pretty fun. So, but if you can play this game in VR, it seems like that's the ideal way to experience Ultrawings. So Ultrawings developed by Bit Planet Games. Follow them on Twitter at Bit Planet Games. You can find me at Piccolo930. We're at the Short Pause on Twitter. If you like what we do here on the Indie Spotlight, like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the little bell so you always know when we go live. We do the Indie Spotlight every Tuesday around 10 p.m. Eastern right here on YouTube. So make sure you check that out. Be a part of the conversation. Love having you guys in the live chat. JD, Viper, Coop. Appreciate all you guys stopping by today and hanging out on the Spotlight. Good to talk to you as always. But other than that, that's going to do it for us this evening. Make sure you stay tuned to the channel throughout the week. We'll have some more stuff on here for you, I'm sure. Until then, we'll see you next week for the Spotlight. Have a good evening.